It's good to know Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most. Now, and for generations to come, Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to the 88th annual meeting of the Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative. I am Bill Kale, the current board chairman and District 2 board representative. I have served on the board for 12 years and hold my CCD and BLD leadership certifications. Leanne Dirkside is the current board vice chair and is District 3 board trustee. She has served on the board for 7 years and has her CCD, BLC, and DGC certifications. I will now invite the rest of the board members to introduce themselves.
I'm Dwayne Fry, the current secretary and District 6 board trustee. I have served on the board for 7 years and hold the CCD, BLC, and the DGC certifications.
I'm Tim Phillips, the current District 1 Board of Trustee member. I have served on this board for 11 years. I hold the CCD, BLC, and DGC certifications.
I am Max Rader, the current District 4 Board Trustee. I have served on the board for 2 years and hold the CCD certification.
Hi, I'm Ed Crawford, current District 5 Board Trustee. I have served on the board for 2 separate terms, totaling 20 years. I hold the CCD, BLC, and the Director Gold certifications.
I'm Charles Beagle, the current District 7 Board Trustee. I have served on the board for 6 years and hold the CCD and the BLC certification.
I'm James Rose, the current District 8 Board Trustee. I've served on the board for 1 year.
I'm Brian Terry, the current District 9 Board Trustee. I have served on the board for 8 years and I hold the CCD and BLC certifications.
Thank you, board members. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. And now our national anthem. Now I'll invite Ed Crawford to give our invocation.
Please join us in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together today in the spirit of service, stewardship, and community. As members and leaders of the Electric Cooperative, we are mindful of the responsibilities we carry to provide safe, reliable, and affordable energy to the people we serve. Grant us wisdom in our decisions, clarity in our discussion, and unity in our purpose. May our efforts reflect integrity, innovation, and a commitment to the common good. Strengthen our resolve to act with fairness and compassion, always placing the needs of our members and our communities at the forefront. May our cooperative continue to be the light, both literally and figuratively, bringing power, progress, and connection to those we serve. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Ed. I would like now to call this meeting to order. Secretary Dwayne Fry, please come to the podium and read the meeting notice of proof of mailing.
Thank you, Bill. I, Dwayne Fry, being first duly sworn, on oath deposed, and say I am duly elected, qualified, and acting Secretary-Treasurer. The active members were mailed a notice of annual meeting in the Ohio Cooperative Living Magazine in March of 2026. By depositing such notice with postage therein prepaid, addressed, and previously mentioned in the United States Mail, it reads, Notice of Annual Business Meeting. The annual meeting of the Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative will take place virtually on Wednesday, June 10th, 2026 at 10 a.m. Items of business to be considered include a report of the election of trustees, new trustees' oath of office, officers' auditors' reports, and any other pertinent matters that may arise prior to the meeting adjournment.
Thank you, Dwayne. Is there a motion to dispense with the reading of the last year's minutes as presented? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. The copies of the minutes are available as requested. Now, Dwayne Fry, Chair of the Election Committee, will present the election results.
Thank you, Bill. In Districts 2, 7, and 9, Hancock-Wood requested members interested in running for the Board of Trustees to submit petitions to their respective districts. The Election Committee report is as follows. District 2, Bill Kale. District 7, Charles Beagle. District 9, Marcus Mooster. I make a motion to accept the report as presented. May I have a second to accept the report?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Now I ask that the elected candidates come forward and Attorney Pat Sadowski will administer the oath of office.
Trustees Kale, Beagle, and Muster, please repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
Charles
Bill
Marcus
Kale,
Muster.
Do solemnly swear
do
Solemnly swear
that as a member
that as a member
of the Board of Trustees
of the Board of Trustees
for Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative,
for Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative,
I will represent the members
I will represent the members
of my district.
of my district.
I will follow and uphold
I will follow and uphold
the Articles of Incorporation
the Articles of Incorporation
and Code of Regulations
and Code of Regulations
of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative.
of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative,
And I will exercise my individual judgment
and I will exercise my individual judgment
in discharging my duties
in discharging my duties
and fiduciary responsibilities
and fiduciary responsibilities
as a trustee
as a trustee
in all fiscal
in all fiscal
and other matters
and other matters
that come before me
that come before me
in a diligent and ethical manner
in a diligent and ethical manner
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Then again. Now we will turn our attention to a message from our auditing firm, LWG CPAs and Advisors.
Hello, my name is Earl Ridland. I'm an auditor with LWG CPAs and Advisors, and our firm performed the audit of Hancock-Wood Electric for the year ended March 31st, 2026. The results of this audit were communicated to the board at their board meeting on May 26th of this year. At that time, I communicated that the audit was a clean, unqualified opinion, and that none of the adjusting journal entries related to the audit were the result of any errors in or deficiencies in internal control. So it was a good result, and the financial position of the cooperative remains strong.
Now I will present my chairman's report to the members. The Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative Board had another successful year, which consisted of 12 regular board meetings, passing 35 resolutions and 7 special committee meetings. Several trustees completed certifications from the NRECA. Hancock-Wood has a commitment to work through NRECA to sharpen each board's trustees' body of knowledge for the benefit of their electric cooperative members. I'd like to recognize the following trustees on their accomplishments this past year. Max Rader received the credential of Cooperative Director. Charlie Beagle received the credential of Cooperative Director. And Brian Terry received the Board Leadership Certification. The board participated in individual interviews and in in-person sessions with the Cooperative Way to learn more about the governance and priorities. Focus was directed on the following areas: refine the CEO evaluation process to all directors participated with clear goals and measures. Define and strengthen active board participation in meetings. Clarify governance rules, regularly review code of regulations, board policies, and executive session rules, and applying meeting procedures. Improve meetings, increase focus on member participation, opportunities, and a more intentional process for attracting and screening new board candidates, supported by a stronger board orientation program. Rates and cost continue to be a key strategic goal. Even though we've experienced high inflation, the cooperative was able to limit the increase to $3 a month for the residential members. Ohio distribution cooperatives collectively own generation and transmission through Buckeye Power. Buckeye Power's strategic of owning enough generation to cover our members' needs is also paying off. Our G&T rate is forecasted to be less than both the investor-owned utilities, standard service offering, and competitive retail offering. The board also set a goal to review all company board policies. I'm happy to report this goal has been accomplished. We partnered with National Rural Electric Cooperatives to conduct an annual survey. We are happy to share in 2025 we received a score of 86 from our members. Our score was higher than other utilities, and this survey provides us with insights on improvements we can make to our cooperative. The ACSI survey typically takes place in May, and we would like to thank all the members who participated this past year. Hancock-Wood believes in continuing to support our members and our communities by holding multiple events to show appreciation and help educate members. Members events in 2025 include Member Bingo, Kelly's Island Member Appreciation Event, Drive-Through Member Appreciation Day, Member Power Hour, and Annual Legislative PAC Meeting. One of the cooperative principles is members' economic participation. With that in mind, the board approved to return over $3 million in patronage to members in 2025. Our board continues to prioritize returning patronage to our members. Members can see this return on their bills as a credit in December. Update on the Quarry Road project. As of December, La Línea Verde has announced it will be taking over the facility at the Quarry Road. Officials said that the decision to expand into the U.S. has arose from a combination of strategic and marketing factors, including wanting to bring production and distribution closer to the final customer, guaranteeing faster delivery, greater freshness, and broader market coverage. Through the Operation Roundup program, participating members' electric bill is rounded up to the next highest dollar. These pennies, nickels, and dimes add up to thousands of dollars each year. The Community Trust Fund Board, made up of 5 Hancock-Wood members, distributes these donations to community groups and individuals in our area. In 2025, Marlene Parker was appointed to the board. This past year, more than $45,000 was donated to area charitable organizations from our members' contributions to Operation Roundup. Since its inception, Hancock-Wood members have helped contribute more than $1 million. All these funds have been invested back into our communities, to local schools, fire departments, and more. As I close this morning, I want to thank you for allowing me to serve as board chairman and as a trustee representing District 2. I would like to ask the President and CEO, Bill Barnhart, to come to the podium and present the President's report.
I am grateful for this opportunity to serve the members as the 7th President and CEO of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative. I'm thankful for the support that I have received during the past 12 months from the Board of Trustees, our employees, and my family. The electric generation market remains under significant pressure across Ohio and the PJM region, driven by rapid load growth from data centers and industrial expansion, the retirement of dispatchable generation, and rising capacity costs needed to maintain reliability. These conditions have increased concerns about long-term resource adequacy and wholesale power price volatility. Fortunately, the Ohio Cooperative's philosophy of owning sufficient generation to meet members' needs has helped keep rates stable and avoid the volatility seen in the PJM market. Despite ongoing uncertainty in the generation market, your dedicated cooperative employees continue to put members first and provide safe, reliable electric service. Accomplishments by the Hancock-Wood staff included the following. Isaiah Zapata was promoted to Lineman 3. Brant Schulte was promoted to Lineman 2. Kurt Croy completed the NRECA Management Internship Program. Ryan Goolsby completed the Leadership Edge Program, and Isaac Mortz also completed the Leadership Edge Program. Service awards were given to the following. Rod Barnheisel, 25 years. Lee Brodman, 20 years. Leslie Geisinger, 10 years. Bruce Warnicki, 10 years. Kevin Vandepeer, 10 years. We also added a couple fresh faces to the cooperative to either fill open positions or to prepare for pending retirements. I would like to recognize all the employees hired this past year. Brandon Wise, Lineman 3, and Cole Gibson, Lineman 1. Please join me in welcoming these new employees to the cooperative. We fully expect that each one of these individuals will have a rewarding career with Hancock-Wood. The cooperative abides by the 7 cooperative principles, one of which is concern for the community. One way we give back to our communities we serve is by investing in the youth through our scholarships and youth tour programs. This past year, we introduced a new scholarship for those students who plan to pursue a trade school degree. We are very thankful the Board of Trustees places a great deal of importance on assisting our members' children through these programs, and we are happy to congratulate the following students on their accomplishments. The children of member scholarship winners were first place Hank Walters, Corey Rawson, second place Lucas Crates, Finley. We also awarded several honorable mention awards. Ava Tasler from Napoleon, Aiden Metzger, Bowling Green, Lane Hill, Cary, Zachary Lammers, Lipsick, Dylan Shaheen, Arlington, and Carolyn Bryan, Macomb. The trade school scholarship recipients were Odessa Musgrave, Van Loo, Phineas Snoke, homeschooled, and Brady Lance from Van Buren. The youth tour winners for this year were Reagan Wenziger from Lipsick, Jillian Heacock, Arlington, and Becca Hathaway, Patrick Henry. Every year, Hancock-Wood evaluates its safety programs, establishes new objectives, and records these goals in our Safety Improvement Plan, or SIP. The SIP is reviewed and approved by your Board of Trustees. I'm happy to report the Hancock-Wood team did an amazing job completing the 2025 SIP goals. Those objectives included battery bank compliance at substations and remote locations, radio procedures and responsibilities when dispatcher is not present, and creating an operational manual for each substation. Hancock-Wood's primary goal is to deliver the highest possible quality of electric service safely at a fair price. The key measure of quality in the eyes of our members is the number of times their lights go out. Hancock-Wood crews responded quickly and safely to address outage issues. Even though our electric system totals almost 1,587 miles of line and covers 10 counties, the average length of an outage was only 46 minutes. On average, our members only experienced 62 total minutes of outage for the year. Our crews were not only available 24/7 to respond to electric service issues for our members, but they also provided mutual aid to other co-ops. By reaching out to assist other electric co-ops with outage restoration, our crews demonstrated the cooperative principle of cooperation amongst cooperatives. The cooperative's industry-leading outage performance can be tied directly to effective operations and maintenance procedures. During 2025, the Operations Department tested 2,018 meters, inspected 15,826 poles, replaced 214 obsolete poles, inspected 633 miles of overhead line, and contracted tree trimming for 792 miles of overhead line. Along with proper O&M procedures to reduce outages, the Operations and Engineering Department continued to upgrade and replace facilities utilized to provide our members with electric service. A combination of Hancock-Wood and contract crews were utilized to complete the 2025 rebuild program. Approximately 19 miles of old and obsolete overhead distribution lines were replaced for $1.6 million. Our staff also completed a technology work plan, which establishes a multi-year roadmap to modernize our distribution system, improve reliability, enhance member services, and strengthen operational efficiency. The Hancock-Wood staff focused on these core areas: metering, reliability, communications, load management, and distributed generation. During 2025, Hancock-Wood and neighboring cooperative Tri-County REC signed an agreement that allows Hancock-Wood to provide IT services to Tri-County. The Hancock-Wood IT department has worked with Tri-County to help them limit their risk and improve their cybersecurity posture. Co-op sharing services demonstrates the core principle of cooperation among cooperatives. The cooperative continues to be politically active through America's Electric Cooperative PAC, voicing our concern about reliability and dwindling capacity of the electric grid and rising cost. Co-op representatives attended legislative events in Washington, D.C. and at the Ohio State House to discuss our concerns over power reliability, EPA regulations targeting dispatchable generation sources, RUS funding, FEMA efficiency, and unprecedented data center growth in Ohio that will impact our communities. Forced early retirement of reliable baseload generation and their replacement with intermittent generation place our grid at risk at a time when electric usage is forecasted to increase. Your co-op will continue to advocate for common sense energy policies and challenge poorly conceived and harmful policies. Finally, our subsidiary, Prism Propane, had a successful season. Prism generated their highest profit in 5 years with a focus on heating, cylinder gas, and auto gas for our local communities. For more information on Prism Propane, please visit their website at prismpropane.com. In closing, I would like to thank you for supporting our Board of Trustees, cooperative, and employees. We strive every day to serve our members by keeping the lights on and rates affordable for our membership. Thank you. I would now like to welcome our Board Chairman, Bill Kale, back to the podium.
Thank you, Bill. Now we will hear an update from President and CEO Craig Grooms of the Ohio Electric Cooperatives.
Thank you for taking a moment to reflect with us on the past year, one that brought meaningful progress across the energy industry and helped lay the foundation for exciting opportunities for Ohio Electric Cooperatives in 2026 and beyond. This year also carries special meaning for our country. In 2026, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, a powerful reminder of the values that shaped our nation: liberty, self-governance, and the belief that we are stronger when we work together for a common purpose. Those same values are at the heart of electric cooperatives and the 7 principles that guide everything we do. Just as our nation was built through shared purpose and local leadership, Ohio's electric cooperatives have thrived by working together while maintaining strong local independence. Your local board knows your community best, and that independence allows them to be flexible, innovative, and responsive, always focused on what's best for you, the members they serve. We saw that spirit in action throughout 2025. Your local co-op leaders, along with several members of our statewide team, met with state, federal, and electric industry leaders to advocate for policies that promote affordable and reliable electricity. By engaging directly with these key decision makers, we are helping shape a policy environment that protects your interests as cooperative members and ensures that our service remains resilient and cost-effective. I'm optimistic that these efforts will pay off. Electric demand in cooperative territories remains steady and is poised for growth. Because cooperatives in Ohio own their own generation, we are well positioned to meet that demand with a goal of keeping rates as affordable and stable as possible. Financially, we are strong, thanks in large part to generation assets like the Cardinal Plant. These facilities continue to do exactly what they were built to do, run when they're needed most. During the coldest and hottest days of the year, our plants delivered power reliably because of ongoing investments, system upgrades, and operational excellence. Reliability doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of careful planning, discipline, and commitment. While we continue to focus on operational excellence at our power plants, the electric utility industry is entering a period of major change. Few topics have drawn more attention than data centers and large load growth. Across Ohio, more than a dozen major projects are being discussed, representing potentially thousands of megawatts of new demand. That growth brings opportunity, but it also requires thoughtful, responsible planning. Your cooperative boards are taking that responsibility seriously and asking the right questions. How much new load will come online? When will it arrive? And how can we serve it in a way that promotes economic development while also protecting existing members? When it comes to asking the right questions, one I've heard most often over the past year is, how can we protect co-op members from the higher costs brought by all the new data centers? The first thing to point out is that by having our own generation plants, it helps shield us from some of those increases. However, it's true that using the power grid has become more expensive. That's why we spend significant time trying to influence the rules for cost allocation to help ensure that data centers cover the expenses related to their usage. As these discussions continue, your cooperative and our statewide communications team will keep you informed, using new digital tools to make sure important updates reach you quickly and clearly. Safety remains our top priority. Our nationally recognized Colt Lineman Training Center continues to prepare some of the most skilled and respected line workers in the country, who you see every day keeping the lights on safely in your community. We are also investing in the future of the cooperative network by educating the next generation of cooperative leaders through year-round training for your co-op staff and inspiring school-age students with programs like Youth Tour, Farm Science Review, and Explore Ag. Our goal is to help the next generation understand the cooperative difference and the power of working together. If you ever have a question about these programs, your power plants, energy efficiency, or how your cooperative works, please don't hesitate to ask. We are here for one reason, to serve you, our members. There's no doubt this is a dynamic and complex time for the energy industry, but it's also an exciting one. And together, guided by the same cooperative values that have served us for generations, we are well prepared for what lies ahead. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being part of your electric cooperative.
This concludes the 88th annual meeting of the Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative. On behalf of the board and staff, we thank you for watching. If you have any questions for the board or staff, please call our office at 800-445-4840. I will now call this meeting adjourned.